welcome back to episode 9 of Unemployed to Hall of Fame, and we are ready to go for the playoff final. We're getting straight into it today. No cutaway. It's the biggest game of our season so far. So let's go straight through lineup of who's going to be playing this game. Clifton in goal, Farmer, Rutherford, Mayle and Jones are the back four. Perkins, Hiltunen in the centre of the park. Dira, Leader Williams, and then Blake and McElligott up front. So Blake is coming in for the deep line forward supporting role after that worked really well in the games before. It's not going to be a really long video today. I just wanted to do the final because then I'm going to have to do some stuff online. We might make a video in between the seasons of just how our squad building's going. I don't know yet. Depends how much I do with it and if I think it'd be enjoyable for you mainly. But let's get straight into it then. This is it. It all comes down to this. 46 games plus the playoffs plus everything else we've got going on. It's episode 9 and it is do or die for our Isle of Man team in Hall of Fame. Tail of the tape. Bishop 1-2, drawn the last 3. They have got their last two playoff wins on penalties. So, how do I want to take that? Well, 1, don't go to penalties, and 2, they might not necessarily be in form. But this is a big game, this is a huge game. Look at the turnout. Look at the turnout from both sides. But here we go. The game has started. One thing I just want to real quickly do is just knock that down. Because again, I keep realising I'm turning it up and not everyone can follow along to that if you're not familiar with FM. But they've got corner to start it off. They've got a big man up top and that is just over the bar. He looked huge actually when he was running away there. He could be a bit of a threat. Hopefully not too much of a threat. Fitness levels are looking much better this game. What happened there? What? Okay, don't know what that was. Apparently it was a highlight, but the keeper then zoomed over to the ref. I thought we'd missed a penalty call or something. But Leader Williams whips the ball in, headed away. We're not as much of a threat from our corners since the start of the season when we went all out on that height attack. But then again, McElligott has given us the lead from the set piece. It wasn't from the corner, but it was the set piece. In general, Leader Williams played it to Rutherford, who should really be in the box, but then our newly trained right back, Farmer, whips that in. Low crosses seem to do the damage on FM. I don't know if I've got it set to low crosses, because I prefer a bit of height, but I swear a lot of our goals are going from those low crosses. So we'll look at that. Hiltunen out to Leader Williams. Back to Hiltunen, Blake. Back to Leader Williams. What play? Oh my lord. That would have been a lovely goal. Catterick, you might have thought it was going over already, but he didn't even bother for that. On the stats, we're ahead. We're winning all. We did have a 100% tackle win. That's just dropping now as I'm talking about it. But there's half time. Okay, keep this up, lads. Keep this up. You've had a lot of shot targets. Yeah, let's just say you're playing well. Let's not really bang on the fact that this game will mean you get out of this league. But Farmer puts the ball in. Then Leader Williams should have scored. I'm sorry, he should have scored that. He got in front of his marker. The marker didn't jump. That was a free header for Leader Williams. That should be 2-0. And we didn't quite do what we needed to do there. How are we looking fitness-wise? Foot levels all right. It's our corner again. Leader Williams. Oh, and that's just wide from Jones. Do you know that's what I'm going to do in the off-season? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, Lord. Off-season, I'm going to look at set pieces. I haven't tried messing around with them this season. I've always left it to the AI. We're missing so many. So it's making me think either the AI isn't setting them properly or we just haven't got the right people. Maybe I need to look at some with a bit more wide stats. But Dira's on the wing. I'm so happy he's staying another season. Farmer, his partner in crime. And what a goal from Jared Blake. And is it party time in the Isle of Man? I don't want to count any chickens. He's just got his 20th goal of the season. And Jared Blake, like I said in a couple of episodes ago, he's getting attention from the Vanarama. But I don't think I'm going to let him go. I'm going to try and build him up. He might be... hopefully he'll become a legend here. But this must clinch it. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. We all know how FM goes, but this is feeling like not one of those days. I'm just gonna stay quiet for a little bit. Don't want to jinx anything, and they are attacking. And they've just turned us in. Defense we need to improve next season. These centre backs are just getting turned. Like, I dropped Griffiths. That's one thing I forgot to mention. I dropped Griff. Got rid of him for this game because of his mistakes, but that was turned too easy. It does make me think maybe it's a skill thing rather than a... And they are starting to press. I bet they've put their... And why is no one picking up? That's twice. It's been the same set piece twice. And both times... We got let off the first time. The second time we didn't. And that, I'm not happy with that. But what can you do? This is the set piece thing. You leave it to the AI. You expect them to deal with it. Maybe I'm giving them too much credibility to actually be able to deal with it. Because that is just... That's poor. Like I said, one time, fine. You can go, oh, didn't expect that. Not twice, though. I'm not happy with twice. Have I not put a midfield on the bench again? Jesus. This is annoying me. Okay, do you know what? And I haven't even got... Sorry, Jared. You're going to have to go out there. You are going to have to go out there. We're going to put Devontae here. And we're going to have to go inside forward attack. Jared there, just to get some of this. I've made a mistake by not putting a wing on. We've got to hold it together. Come on, this is a time for celebration. Are we going to do it? We've done it. Oh, there's no trophy lift. There's no trophy for promotion. That's gutting. But ladies and gents, we have won promotion from the County League. Thanks to Miguel Agot and Jared Blake. It was squeaky bum time at the end, where they did put pressure. All that's shown us, we got some work to do in the summer. We got some work to do. We're going to deep dive into set pieces. We're going to deep dive into our defence, our starting lineup. Like I said, a lot of people out of contract at the end of this season. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to look at that. Congratulations on promotion. That is brilliant. That is a really, really good first season in our Hall of Fame, Unemployed Hall of Fame. We were just a young kid with a dream and a bit of football manager experience. Took a punt, moved to the Isle of Man, where I have got a pay rise, but I got a new contract. I probably should have mentioned that. I got a new contract, 25 quid a week pay rise. But as it's part-time, still need to get a job elsewhere. Because there's no way I can rent out there with the wage I'm on. But we got there. We got to the Isle of Man. We've set up. And our first season has been rewarded with promotion into the Ishman something, I believe. We'll have a look here. Yes, we've won it. We've won promotion to the Ish. Just give it an easy name. The League North Division. We've been promoted. So there we go. Really, really happy with that one. Really, really happy. We got 10 grand. That's not bad. 10 grand for winning that. A 17 grand wage budget for next season. Transfer budget, for next season. A 2 grand wage budget, which we're only committed at the moment spending £910 of it. So we've got plenty of space, plenty of time to do that. We are, they're absolutely delighted. Unexpected promotion. That's back-to-back promotions, and Farmer has had an absolute stunning game. Really pleased that we've got him tied down as well. And like I said, I've been training him as a right back, and he is moving. I just think he's playing really well. Whether he'll stay there and keep his place once we start attracting higher talent, because I hope we're going to get higher talent. And do you know what? We're going to do this live. We're going to see, as we're recording, if we will get that accepted. And the board have again rejected it for fear of bettering yourself. Do you know what? They should let you use your wages you get to pay for your own coaching course, because it's the third time now that this has been rejected. And we are going to see if we can get them to change their mind. No, but they don't give a shit. Okay. Never mind. Sad day as well. I sold Steve Spice. After training Farmer for right back. Spice, who I really, really liked, but he's 5'3" and he's 28. If he was younger, I'd be more inclined to keep him around, but he just doesn't fit our profile of big, powerful players, and I let him go. Like I said, he had a good season. Look at the rating. He probably felt a bit hard done by there because he had a very good season with us, but he just does not fit into my plans, unfortunately. So Spice had to go. We'll wrap it up here with the end of season review for the Isle of Man. How did we do? The new arrivals. Who got signed this season? Signed this season was Devontae Morton, who ended up playing 32 games for us and got 25 goals and 5 assists. Brilliant signing there. What I am going to do in the off season as well is I'm going to try and sign this man. Now we've got a bit of transfer budget. He got 8 goals in 10 games for us and 4 assists. What a phenomenal player. So I am going to try and get him to stay. Salmon will probably be on his way out. He did have a good return, 15 goals in 18, but he's 35 years old. Devontae Morton's a few years younger than, very similar profile. And now that we're looking at that deep playing forward position instead of target man, I think he will be out of the door. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to look at it here. So they're absolutely delighted there. I mean, it says please, but it's A-star. I'm going to say delighted. Me and the board, I don't think we're going to get on if they keep rejecting my my coaching badges. But yeah, we had a very good, met expectations there. Pleased that they've won the... Okay, I'm confused by this. Never mind. I'm sure there's method to it. But A-star in there. C, like I said, we got knocked out in the 4-2 very early on. C again, knocked out very early, and they were disappointed because we were meant to get latter stages. We were knocked out first round with 4-0. Biggest win of the season came in the playoffs. That was 8-2. That one was live. We played that. We recorded that. The match to remember was the away win against Bury, and goal of the season was McElliott, who scored that absolute stunner. That is on that was recorded as well. I think that was episode 7, I believe. No, episode 6. Episode 6, if you want to have a look at that. Finances, how have we done here? So we've not really changed our reputation. No new sponsorships. It's what you expect with that. We're down at the bottom, aren't we? Don't really need to pay too much attention of this. We did sell £3,000 worth of shirt sales, with Dira being the top shirt signing. And again, we could go through all of this. What have we got here? Young player of the season, Dira. Player of the season, Morton. Morton's going to have to get a new contract, isn't he? I think I'm going to have to dive in and get that. Hopefully he doesn't want too many. Leader Williams got 21 assists this season. And the most passes, he didn't start until later on. Old Hiltunen, since when we changed formation, he came in and he made most passes. And I just like that. If you look at the key stats here, flair, the vision, the technique, didn't massively make a load of assists, but as this shows, is he was making a lot of the link-up passes. I was really impressed with him, and hopefully he'll stick with us for next season as well. So, here we go. Not going to read all of this, but this is going to be a very key part to our Unemployed to Hall of Fame here, and just tracking our progress. But that is the main thing there in gold. Promotion to the regional first divisions. That is a very, very, very good thing to have on our CV. It doesn't count as a trophy or a major award, unfortunately. But yeah, it was very good. I'm very happy with what we're doing. Very happy with the progress we're making this season. And I did say we're going to finish off on the last one, but I'm just going to finish it off here. So have a look at our supporter profile. Casual fans have gone up, the core's gone down. They want us to develop players using the youth system, which can be a good thing. This is supporters. We'll ignore the supporters. This is what they want. This is fairly new, to be fair. They had no expectations last season. But because of how we were playing, that's all popped up. We've had 120 new social media followers. Season tickets have not gone up there. But here's the important one. Here we go. So the board, they want the same. Okay, so youth system could be a good thing because it means we can ask to improve the youth facilities and youth recruitment, and it shouldn't be rejected because it is in their culture. Make most set pieces. Like I said, we're going to look at that. We're going to look at improving that because it just died off once I got rid of the 6'4", 5 men at the back, work within wage budget, and then wants to be established. And then our contract expires at the end of next season. Dynamics, very good. Dynamics, we're happy with there. Some real good progress. Like I said, we look to be losing the dressing room at one point. But this is quite interesting. Our current squad of players is the strongest in the regional first divisions. Wow. Okay. So that's interesting. So I'm going to improve that still. I'm still going to look to improve that. And yeah, I think that's where we're gonna call it a day. Very good season. Very good season. Like I said, I'm very excited about next season. I'm going to do a lot of now behind the door stuff. I might bring the video out to what we're doing transfer wise, activity wise. It won't be any games played, but just a lot of what we're doing to build the team. Maybe looking at staffing, maybe building the club, ripping it apart and building it back up. And I'm also thinking of, do we look to jump now? Do we try and build that? Do we try and win a league with Isle of Man and climb them up? Do we stay with a club we're enjoying? Or do we look to cash in while we're hot and take a job higher up in divisions? It's going to be hard without coaching qualifications, though. And the board have made it very clear that the reason they're not letting me is because they don't want me to go. So we'll see. Anyway, that was episode 9. Thank you very much. Hope you all have a great weekend. And I will be back with episode 10 shortly.